Hello everybody out there again. I wanted to make this quick video because it was brought to my attention by a fellow Dutch Synths follower that this person, UrsuAdams, is posting some things that may be inaccurate. Also saying that he is associated with Dutch Synths, which if you're one of his followers, you would know that he wouldn't be associated with something like this. That doesn't really make sense. So what he shows in his video are still after still of webcam pictures of this abnormality over the sun, a black dot. So I decided to do some research on this and see what I could come up with. First, we'll talk about the still photos. So he's got this still photo that he says you can look on his video that the correct URL is in the web page, that these are still videos from different webcams across the United States, or across the world actually. So let me just show you first what I did. I googled sunset and I found this picture. Then I opened that picture just in simple paint and put this black dot on it. Now if I would have taken a little more time, this could have been easily blended in to look more like part of the picture. I literally just put a black dot on there and that's what it looks like. And so I uploaded that picture because if it was just from PhotoBucket, you would see that the URL doesn't match what he's saying. So I uploaded the picture into PhotoBucket, here it is, and then I'll copy the direct link. And if we put the direct link over here, paste and go, so now here's the picture, but the link is wrong. All we would have to do, this is one of the webcams that he said that he was using, is just go here, erase the URL, that's the real URL, paste but don't go. So now we have this capability of having this picture as well as the correct URL. So that's one possibility that could have been done. Another thing that I'm looking at, as soon as I googled black dot on the sun, I came up with all these answers. It turns out that this is actually a very common occurrence with cameras, especially low quality cameras. And like I said, all of the videos, all the videos and pictures that he shows are from webcams, which if you've ever owned one, you know that they're not great quality. They're terrible quality cameras. They're not at all high resolution. So this video is of somebody who said that they filmed this but didn't see anything at all. So they are filming this exact thing right here, this exact thing that he has posted in all his videos, but they were watching it and they never saw this abnormality. So that's another thing that really just makes me think that this is just something like a camera problem, because then this is the best summation that I found of it. They use this Wikipedia, which I know is not always the best site to use, but from everything I read from university websites and science websites about this fact, this is the best summation overall that I've read. The sun is too bright to take a picture of. A digital camera has an electronic image sensor that converts light into an electronic signal. If an object is very bright, it can overwhelm the sensor. If you watch video shot with early digital video cameras, you'll see very bright lights show up on the recording as a bright vertical line. The engineers who designed cameras decided that wasn't a useful failure mode, so they wrote instructions into the camera to shut off the pixels that got hit with too bright light. Hence the black dot where the sun should be. So basically there's too much light here, so the camera is overwhelmed and decides to shut off the brightest portion, which is this small spot right here. And that really could explain a lot of the things that he's doing. So in that case, it could have just been pictures that he took of black dot on sun, like if we Google it right now. This camera abnormality. That definitely isn't right. But here's one right here. So if I took this picture, I could upload it and do the same thing that I showed you here, where all I did was put it on PhotoBucket and change the URL. I am all for conspiracy theories, and a lot of them I believe have at least some truth to them, but I think that an important thing that we need to do in finding the truth is get all of the misinformation out of there. And to me, everything that I've read on here is perfectly explainable things. And it just seems to me kind of like a scare thing, trying to get, now he's up to 3,000 some followers, and it just makes me scared because all of these people are taking what he says as truth. So just remember, guys, there are two ends of the conspiracy spectrum. There are people that don't want to believe, but then there are people that believe everything. So I think that in finding the truth, we need to lie somewhere in between. So I can't be positive that what I'm saying is the cause of this video, but I would say that it's a pretty good chance that it is. So take it with a grain of salt, or look into it more yourself and look into what he's saying before you believe him, you guys, because there is a lot of stuff going on right now, and we need to find the real stuff if we're going to prepare correctly. So thanks for taking the time to watch this. Bye.